Hello, beautiful soul. I just had a session in clinic, and I would love to share a process that came up to move my client from shame, anxiety, trauma that was deeply embodied, deeply in the cellular memory because of not only personal history, but also ancestral history, ancestral trauma, and how to move the body, the cells, the nervous system from this shame or fear spiral into trust. It all comes to trust. I mean, the theme of clinic is all about trust. For the last couple sessions, the last couple clients, it's all come back to trust. So I'd love for you to just go within and set your intention to clear anxiety, nervousness, humiliation, or any sort of emotion that's lodged into the body. It could be regret, it could be shame, could be sadness, grief. And I'd love for you to just start off this balance by smiling. Just smile. So, as you take a deep breath in and you set your intention, and you're just switching off from all the noise. You're disconnecting in a loving and easy way, releasing yourself, untethering yourself from all the noise. So we're just going to do that. Leave that part with me, and you're just going to breathe in and out. As you breathe in and out, you soften your body, you release any muscular tension, and you set your intention. I release all anxiety, fear, being afraid, and trauma stored in my nervous system. I release all shame stored in my cells, body, nervous system, glands, gut, solar plexus. I reclaim my sovereign intelligence, my truth, my true self, my safety and security from within. I source my security from within. It is safe to trust life again. It is safe to trust myself. It is safe to trust others. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free from mental burdens. I am free from emotional burdens. I am free from spiritual burdens. I release all limiting beliefs, all suppressed, repressed emotions, and I reclaim my safety, my security, and my inner wholeness. I am united, mind, body, gut. My gut intelligence is restored. My heart intelligence is restored and expanded. My mind is a humble servant to the deepest and truest self. Superconscious, it is commanded to activate the intention to move through me now, to expand into this world, allowing the light to lead me, allowing my inner light to glow, feeling safe to explore this life with reverence, curiosity, wonder, and awe. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. So just take a deep breath in. Stretch your arms wide open and just open up your chest, open up your heart. Maybe do some circular movements of your hips just to activate that. Maybe stretch your neck up and down. Whew. Okay. So the process that we're going to do to remove anxiety from your solar plexus, from your body, is as you breathe in and out, I want you to go to a time in your life where you remember that you were energetically or literally, or physically, emotionally, raw, open, authentic, and even nude in your truth. What I mean by nude is that you feel safe to be naked in your in revealing the deepest parts of you. It's not even a nudity, it's like a fully expressed, fully self-contained ownership, this freedom, this self-liberated sense of being where you are timeless, where you are free from worry, free from thought, free from insecurity, free from self-consciousness. I want you to go to that level of self-exposure and the safety that you feel. Because what my client remembered was a serenity and a tranquility moment with a friend where there was laughter and there was this ability to fully just unclothe oneself, just release all of the pressures, the stressors, the worries. And they dived into a lake completely nude. And that was the representation of just being fully free to be the true self fearlessly, openly, without needing to cover oneself up, without needing to veil oneself, without needing to modulate oneself, without needing to manipulate oneself. It was contraction free. It was boundless love in form, boundless love in action. And that's what I mean by this naked bounty, this naked boundlessness. And so I just want you to just feel that frequency and breathe. And I want you to remember a time. And if you cannot, then create it. If you don't remember a time in your life where you were just like this uninhibited, unapologetic, unmasked self, if you don't remember that time, then create it as if you're a script writer, a screenwriter, and you're visualizing that. And feel free to just smell what you smell in this vision and touch what you touch and smile and laugh, and feel free to laugh out loud right now as a anchor point or an ignition point to open that state within you. Do you remember a time where you were fully, authentically, boundlessly, joyfully, playfully, in wonderment, the sublime you? Do you remember that? And I want you to now feel it, amplify it, turn up the colors, turn up the sound, or make the sound, the volume go down. Whatever feels charming to you, whatever feels like a blissful, charming moment. Take a deep breath in and just breathe in that inner charm, breathe in that inner gratitude, breathe in that inner bliss, breathe in that freedom, that timelessness, that responsibility free moment, that burden free moment. And I want you to turn this memory that's either recalled or created into a picture or a movie. Up to you. Could be a picture or a movie. If it's a picture, the picture is a snap that represents the entire scene the feelings, the sensations, the tastes, the touch, the smells, all of the senses. Turn it into a picture or turn it into a movie. And I want you to make it more exaggerated. You can blow the picture up, you can make it bigger, you can brighten the colors, or you can make it black and white. So just choose. And then let's amplify the sounds, make it even more tranquil in sound, or soften the sound, or amplify the sound. Make the movie or the picture either still or moving. So you choose, do you want it still or do you want it moving? Do you want it to have a texture when you touch it? Give it a texture. Make it bigger or smaller again. Saturate or dim the lighting. Edit this accordingly. So just allow it to be felt. Now, this representation of this uninhibited, fully authentic, boundless, loving self that is free of the burden of heavy responsibilities and holding all the weight of the world on one's shoulder kind of energy that is being released as this memory is now going to move into your gut, your solar plexus. And it's replacing a lack of trust with trust. So I'm going to go into the maps of consciousness and I'm going to muscle test. It's replacing regret and despondence. It's replacing anxiety and withdrawal. It's replacing hate and aggression. It's transforming empowerment into a deeper power. So it's an affirmation. It's creating an affirmation. It's creating a courage. It's turning shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, and even desire, anger, and pride into joy and the light. It's turning all these lower densities into the light, all hopelessness into the light, all frightening, fearful, anxious, withdrawn energy into meaningful reason and wisdom, understanding. And it's doing that through abstraction. So, what I mean by that is, what I mean by abstraction is that we're taking the process of force, right? The process of force. The process of force is elimination, destruction, abdication, despondence, withdrawal, enslavement, aggression, inflation. And it's turning all of that through transmutation into empowerment, release, intention, transcendence, abstraction, revelation, illumination, and pure consciousness. So I would love for you to just receive this as a balance where you now have this inward process of transmuting force into power, of transmuting lower densities into higher portals of being. What do I mean by portals? I mean that in every present moment that you have in every now moment. It's an opportunity to step into a new version of yourself that is even more expansive than the last, without the pressure, without the duty. Allow yourself to trust in this inward process, that your body has that ability to transfigure, transmute, and abstract, take out what is necessary. So, abstraction is, let's draw the wisdom out of that anxiety. What did I get from it, and what did I learn? So we're going to listen to it before we place that photo of serenity, tranquility, bliss, joy, all of that into the stomach to replace anxiety. Let's first understand, what did anxiety or nervousness or fear give you? Well, it gave me discernment, gave me awareness. It placed me on the healing path, or it made me healthier by showing me my wounds, my fear, what I'm afraid of. Well, what am I afraid of? Okay. Well, let's speak to that anxiety. What kind of anxiety is it? There's a performance anxiety. There's an anxiety of getting it wrong, getting lost, losing myself, the unknown. It feels unsafe. I might be hurt. I might be harmed. I might be attacked. Well, what's the worst thing about that? I don't trust that I am capable. I don't trust that I'm capable. What are you not capable of? Navigating, coping. I don't trust my body. I don't trust life. I don't trust others. This is an example of talking to the symptom and what it's gifting you. Okay, so then, body, would you like to release the need to perform? Would you like to release the need of having everything right? The need of needing to be perfect, of needing to be perfect and getting it right? Would you like to feel safe in making mistakes? Feel safe in not knowing? Feel safe in getting lost and finding your way? Feel safe in trying again? Would you like to feel secure in your authenticity? Would you like to feel secure in being unmasked? Would you like to feel secure in being exposed? Would you like to feel secure in being seen? Would you like to feel secure in being perfectly imperfect? And can I keep all the wisdom as to what this anxiety has taught me? It's taught me to let go of the mask, the guard, the pretense. It's taught me that it's safe to be. It's safe to be. I keep all the wisdom now. I integrate it now, and I replace this anxiety by transmuting it into the frequency, vibrational medicine, and energy of the image of when I was fully free, in safety, security, self-sourced from inside out. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. This is an example. I want you to practice your own communication with the symptoms as to what wisdom it gave you. Keeping the wisdom and releasing the symptom. Keeping the wisdom, the learnings, the message, and releasing the symptoms. Another message is that what if you've got such a unique identity that you're not meant to be like everybody else? You're meant to own more of your truth. You're meant to own more of your truth. An example is not everyone has the same amount of energy as you, or you might not have the same amount of energy as others, right? And so, what if you're meant to connect deeper to who you actually are? And what I mean by that is your unique self, and you're meant to own it more. Not try to fit into someone else's idea or expectation as to who you need to be, but to own more of you. So, an example is if you find yourself not wanting to perform, not wanting to be on stage, not wanting to shine so bright because that's just not you, you want to be more behind the scenes than on stage, then you've got to own it. Why live someone else's blueprint when you can really come home to your own truth? At the end of the day, do you trust yourself to know your own truth? Would you like that download? I trust myself in knowing. I give myself permission in knowing my personal truth and my personal true self template, blueprint, and nature. And I honor, validate myself. And I know how to. And I give myself permission to. So now we're going to place that image that represents your uninhibited, boundless, loving self into your solar plexus. And I just want you to feel what it's like that you have now energetically received a balance in transmutation of anxiety or any kind of emotion of the lower planes into this freedom to be self-sourced in your security, your validation, and your trust. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done.